Is your camo good? This good? Introducing the new Paintball 3D Camouflage from Youth Extreme Outdoors. Extreme sport themed, up to 3-inch waist adjustment and patent pending 3-inch length adjustment. The latest innovation in camo. Fashionable enough to wear every day, effective enough to fill every tag. Which only leaves one question.
Are you extreme?
Hey everybody, I'm Kevin Hoyt with the Future of Hunting, and this is my daughter Jade, and we're here today to talk to you about YEO Gear from Youth Extreme Outdoors. The latest innovation in youth camo and a giant leap forward for camouflage technology. It's the #1 selling youth camo on the market today for one reason: it works. I've personally tested this camo on multiple continents all over the world for all kinds of species. It's amazing. There's all sorts of other reasons to like Youth Extreme Outdoors also, and we'll get to that in a minute, right after I show you just how effective this camo really is as we test it against the very best eyes and survival instincts in the animal kingdom. Here's a couple clips of our field test with one of the Extreme Team girls, Kristen, who joined up with the owner of Youth Extreme Outdoors, Jack Moore, and 5-time world champion archer, Joella Bates, to test the camo and try hunting for the very first time. At 60 yards is when your heart really starts pumping and the safety comes off. At 50 yards, you try your best to stop shaking and focus on the shot.
He was strutting and gobbling and strutting, going back and forth. Didn't want to come in for the girls. He wanted the girls to come to him. Full fan, baby, full fan.
So cool.
Are you extreme?
Yeah.
Was that awesome or what?
Awesome.
Yeah, first turkey.
And as far as the field test goes for the new Youth Extreme Outdoors camo, seems pretty effective to me.
Definitely hunting outside the sticks and twigs.
Yeah, we are hunting outside the sticks and twigs right here. That was.
Okay, he's heavy.
that
Can you
was
take him
incredible.
out?
So awesome.
That was awesome. Did you see how great that camo looked in the spring turkey woods?
I did. Youth Extreme Outdoors is really onto something here. It looks so much better than all the other camo, and it's way cooler.
A big part of the camo's effectiveness is the white color. I call it the big black blob effect. In the woods, regular camo looks like a big black blob, especially in low light condition. That's why we need a log or a tree to hide that.
We're wearing camo, but we still have to hide our camouflage?
Not in YEO Gear from Youth Extreme Outdoors. The light color blends in so much better with the leaves, the forest floor, and backgrounds. Check out this picture of Joella Bates, who purposely wore her other camo pants. No Photoshop here, no brush or bushes hiding the camo. These are clear, close-range photos with a side-by-side comparison. You tell me whose looks and works better.
No contest. And you were on that Missouri field test too, right?
I was guiding the other Extreme Team girl, Ashley. I kind of got pinned down with the camera and couldn't move, and well, let's check it out.
Good job. Go ahead and take it. Can't chew through bushes.
It's her first turkey. We're here with Ashley, and this is her first turkey.
Yep.
And it was
Shake it.
I'm shaking, and I don't even got a gun. I'm shaking. So tell the story. Was this crazy or what?
It was. I had to move my gun from one side of me all the way around and shoot through the brush.
Which all you turkey hunters, you know how hard it is to move. We had them gobbling, snuck in. Now they pulled a fastball on us though. Last minute they shut up, and we were expecting them literally from this direction, and they came from the opposite direction. They circled all the way around. But
We waited patiently.
we did. That's a heck of a turkey, man. That's awesome. I can't believe you got one. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Welcome to the turkey world.
It was so fulfilling. You know, it's one thing when you shoot a bird yourself. It's another thing when you have the opportunity to team up and help someone else get their first bird.
Joella's right. That teamwork is so important for our sport, for our wildlife and life.
I like that Youth Extreme Outdoors gives back to the community and for the sport.
Being active and pro-conservation is an important part of being a hunter and being a business in the outdoor industry. Youth Extreme Outdoors and the Extreme Team Girls are actively involved with countless charities, organizations, and industry leaders. They're the official camo sponsor of the National Youth Hunting Association and the Future of Hunting TV show and conservation program. It's great camo behind great causes. Here's 2 more things that you probably didn't know about Youth Extreme Outdoors and the American wild turkey. Now it's time for Conservation Station. We take a look at where our hunting and fishing money goes and exactly how it helps the wildlife. All right, everybody, Conservation Station. Now, normally we'd save this segment for a Fish and Wildlife Agency or an organization like the NWTF. We talk about conservation efforts like how the wild turkey was extinct in my home state of Vermont by the mid-1800s. Then, through money raised by hunters, we captured and released 17 birds in 1970. With regulated hunting, proper management and protection, Vermont has more than 35,000 today. Our nation as a whole only had about 100,000 turkeys at the turn of the century, but because of hunting and money raised by hunters, there's more than 4.5 million today. The wild turkey comeback is one of the greatest success stories in our country's history, and it's all because of hunters. So that's our topic on today's segment. Hunters, even as individuals, were a necessary and critical part of the system. Hunting is conservation, and without hunters, conservation fails and our wildlife suffers. The most important thing you can do is buy a hunting license. Even if you don't use it, it counts as a vote that says, I support regulated hunting and sound game management. That's a full Yeti. Our generation of hunters has conquered every quest imaginable except one. And if we want this great American heritage to continue, then it's imperative that we pass on the tradition and involve the next generation. There are so many people and great companies who already do this, but we need more. The weekend before this turkey hunt, as an example, we teamed up with Cabela's in Kansas City for an introduction to the outdoors event. The National Youth Hunting Association was there giving out free hot dogs. Kids learned basic gun safety and got their feet wet in the shooting sports with me at the BB gun range. They got to try their hand at archery with Joella Bates.
I'm extreme.
Jack was showing off his new youth apparel, and the Extreme Team Girls and everyone else was signing autographs. Cabela's even had special sales going on to entice people and to introduce newcomers. Overall, we had a ton of fun, and the event was a huge success for us and everyone who came out to see us. I look forward to our next opportunity, an event like this, and I'm hoping to see you there. The future of hunting depends on activities like this and people like you and me who care enough to do our part. I, for one, am glad we can count on Youth Extreme Outdoors to support the future of hunting and introducing that next generation of hunters to this wonderful heritage like the girls did at this NYHA event in Kansas.
Speaking of Kansas, that Cabela's hookup landed Kristen and my dad another awesome turkey hunt. That's less than 21 hours after she shot her first bird in Missouri. That was a good hunt.
Talk about a beginner's luck, great camouflage combo. Remember, this is Kristen's first time hunting, ever. I waited my whole life for a morning like this. Rack another one. Shoot another one. And if you think that was cool, this is amazing. Even after the shots, we called back one longbeard who was head over heels in love with our bobblehead hen decoy. Either that or he knew we were out of tags. We had nothing to lose, and remember, this was a field test for the new Youth Extreme Outdoors camo. I've never seen anything like this in all my years of turkey hunting. It just doesn't happen. This is a mature, wild turkey. My dad used to stretch it a little bit and say they can see a blink from 1,000 yards, yet Kristen was able to crawl right up to it. I know every coyote in the country wishes they had some YEO gear. That's extreme.
Are you extreme? Extremely close. I can't believe she crawled right up like that. That was extreme.
What can I say? Field test successful. The girls rocked it. You're a girl and you hunt? If you're extreme, you do.
Girls rule. Turkeys rule.
This is the perfect spot.
And you also wear the new paintball 3D camo from Youth Extreme Outdoors.
Drop your lip gloss and pick up a gun. Definitely hunting outside the sticks and twigs. I was in plain freaking view of right in front of him.
From paintball to putting food on the table. That's extreme.
You should see the video. I'm like,
I don't move my whole body.
I'm ready to go deer hunting.
You use all your senses to experience the great outdoors. And I think that's such a fulfilling thing.
Nom, 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 nom.
And don't worry guys, it fits boys too if you want to try to keep up.
Girls.
Girls rule.
Are you extreme? You guys will never be able to keep up.
I know, right? That was an amazing hunt. And since then, we've taken kids all over the place hunting every kind of animal imaginable. This camo is so versatile too. From the spring woods to the fall woods and even the snow. It's great camo.
What I like about YEO Gear is that the patterns are fashionable enough to wear every day. They're effective enough to wear hunting or fishing, but you look good wearing it. You can wear it four-wheeling or biking. You can wear it to school or to the mall. It's great.
It sure is, and again, we talk about the cause, Jade, and the whole recruitment and retention thing. The Extreme Sport crossover into the camouflage patterns is a genius design by Youth Extreme Outdoors. So far, we've shown you the camo from a distance in hunting settings. It does its job of breaking up your figure and blending in with leaves, sticks, rocks, snow, and other habitat, but if you look close, you can see the Extreme Sport theme. This pattern, Paintball 3D, is covered in mini paintballers, paintball guns, and accessories. Archery, motocross, and skateboarding patterns are next and already in design. The idea was to make fashionable, comfortable youth apparel that fit in with what these extreme kids already wanted. But now it just might entice those same kids to give the shooting sports a try. Brilliant.
Goes perfect with the YEO Gear Healthy Active Fit campaign too. Kids really need to put down the technology and get outside more and enjoy nature.
I'll show you a nature lover and another young lady who got to test the camo with me. This one's for wild boar in New York State.
You pretty much have an open view of them wherever they come out. So it's pretty good shooting through here still. Should be good. Pretty flat ground right here, so you have your shooting stick and
From there, it was just a matter of patience, but we knew something was off when a wild turkey flew over top of us.
Holy crap.
It's all right, something jumped in.
Probably the pigs.
And once again, Mackenzie was right. It was a boar, and he was in our lap before we knew it. Girl, smoked him. That went right in the pile. That didn't go anywhere. All right, Ken, good job. Give me 5. We're here in Valley Falls, New York, at Easton View Outfitters. And what did you think of Easton View, first of all? Pretty cool place?
Yeah,
Seen lots of critters today, huh?
it was amazing.
It was amazing. Now, it took us a while to find a boar, but we saw how many different species? Do you remember how many different critters we saw today? We saw a fox, right? We saw white-tailed deer, we saw fallow deer, we saw turkeys, and then finally the big old boar come out, and he's beautiful. Look at that mane. It's gorgeous. And that's your first critter, huh?
Yeah.
So tell the story. How did that go down?
Well, I was waiting and waiting, and then all of a sudden I just see this black thing coming down the hill. And I was aiming from way down there.
It was a long shot, huh?
And I looked through the scope, and then I just shot because I didn't want it to go far, so.
And it didn't go anywhere. That was a hard tracking job, huh? It went all of 1.5 feet. That was awesome. You did a great job, made a great shot. And we got to thank Jim, our guide. He did a great job.
You get to see kids come out and take their first animal, and it's an amazing thing.
Mackenzie's a great kid and remarkably intelligent and well-grounded for a 10-year-old. I hope other kids follow her lead and learn from her success. You did an awesome job. You did an amazing shot. Are you excited? Are you pumped up? I feel more excited than you are. Yeah, that's a good smile though. That's real. As I thought girls don't hunt. What's up with that anyway? You telling me girls can hunt too? Proof's in the pudding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job, girl. That's awesome. Congratulations again, and welcome to the hunting world.
I shot a pig. I shot a pig.
You can't get that from a video game, and you can't stop the adrenaline either.
I shot a pig. I shot a pig. I shot a pig.
And nothing compares to the incredible parent-child bond from hunting.
Yeah, say it right. H-A-W-G. How? You shot a hog.
Yeah, I shot a hog.
Memories that'll last a lifetime for both father and daughter.
Watching your child harvest their first animal is better than any animal I've ever harvested.
That was cool.
To see those reactions like that, to impact a kid's life in this way, that's why we do what we do. The future of hunting, the future of this culture and heritage have all benefited from this incredible product. I can tell you as a parent, you guys grow like weeds. Every season, I'd look at the 8 sets of youth camo on the back porch and end up buying more because the kids outgrew the old stuff.
Well, not anymore. Youth Extreme Outdoors solved that problem. With another innovation for camo wear, the Youth Extreme Outdoors cargo pants have a patented up to 3-inch waist adjustment. So now in the cold weather, you can layer clothing under your camo and it still fits. Now when your kids grow, their camo grows with them.
I know, and look at this stuff too. I mean, you talk about durable. I mean, you can tell quality when you see it. It's good material and good workmanship. It's a good product. It's affordable now, but the adjustability alone makes it super cost effective.
And there's a huge demand for youth camo right now too. It's not easy to find.
Until now, Youth Extreme Outdoors is the only company that's focused on youth camo. So now if you need camo, just log on, youthextremeoutdoors.com. Youth Extreme Outdoors Paintball 3D Camo. It's the #1 selling youth camo on the market for a reason. It works. Extreme sport themed, adjustable, and proven effective. Proud sponsor of the future of hunting. Hunt outside the sticks and twigs.
Are you extreme?
Nerve-wracking.
This camo is so amazing, and it's awesome to know that the company and the people behind it are a worthy business who are in it for all the right reasons.
Absolutely. Youth Extreme Outdoors is a company that's focused on getting the next generation involved in the sport. But it fits everybody, kids and adults, girls and boys. They include the whole family. After all, sharing these adventures with good friends and family is what it's all about. We started this video with new friends out west. Now we're going to take you to a family moose hunt in the Northeast.
It kind of dawned on me that there's a bull. It's like 500 yards away.
Walked away, just snuck up on him pretty good.
Probably a good 200-yard stock on it.
Yeah, he surprisingly had no clue we were there. When I pulled my gun up, I realized that my scope was foggy. I shot it, but it wasn't the shot that I wanted to take.
Took a couple of, I thought, pretty good shots from 150 yards. We saw the bull buckle, and then we were pretty much in excitement mode.
God, that's a big bull, man. You excited or what?
Yeah.
But it didn't work out the way we wanted, huh? Nobody wants to wound an animal, but unfortunately that's a part of hunting. but you don't see it on other shows. We're trying to be real with this programming, and it happens. It happens to the best of us.
It's a very gut-wrenching experience.
And again, as a hunter, all the people that are watching the show, you know what that feeling, that sickness that you feel when you wound an animal. But again, I think we did the ethical thing. We went in there and we looked for, I don't know, a few hours that night, like I said, till we pretty much ran out of light.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my GPS. I'm gonna put our red ribbon. Mark it.
So we're back today, followed up, covered a vast amount of very thick Maine North Country woods, and just came up empty-handed. You know, we did what we could. No hunter wants to lose an animal, but it happens and the hunt must go on. And remember, we're hunting the game-rich Allagash Wilderness, so approximately 22 hours after shooting at that bull, Jacob got a second opportunity.
We were calling and everything. It started pouring and we decided to start heading back to camp. I just got done saying I would not want to end up shooting a moose when it was pouring. And like 50 yards down the road, and there it is.
Didn't want to go down.
It didn't want to go down. It was unbelievable. They're unbelievably tough animals. Not that time. We got him. Jacob, you vibrating or what? You excited?
Yeah.
Your first big game animal.
Yep.
And that is a big game animal. Because that's a big moose. He takes up the whole screen. Awesome. Congratulations. First big game critter. You excited?
Yeah.
I am pumped. Youth Extreme Outdoors camo did a fantastic job. Even a small moose is a giant moose. And that's a great first moose.
Yeah.
You know what? He's twice the size of my moose, because I never got one, so I am extremely jealous. And this is pretty special, like I said. Father, son, grandfather, 3 generations of Maine moose hunters put it all together, and this is the result. Now the work really starts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun hunting a moose, but when you get it, it's no more fun.
Well, that's the part of the story you remember. I can't even tell you how much fun it is to be a part of all that. I want to thank Youth Extreme Outdoors for helping me pass along this heritage to the next generation.
And be sure to check out the Future of Hunting TV show for more YEO Gear in action.
Thursday nights at 6 o'clock on the Pursuit channel.
And thanks for checking out Youth Extreme Outdoors.